everyone, and welcome to animation. I'm going to read chapter 113 to 117 with you guys today. I have this here omnibus with 3 volumes in. We're currently busy with volume 13, chapter 113. So 13 is the lucky number tonight. Thank you for following Stalisto. But I'm going to turn the alerts off. Thanks for reminding me. Otherwise, it's going to keep popping up. Okay. So let's start with chapter 113. And it's called It's All Right. Let me just type the name of the chapter. We did a One Piece review live stream tonight, which was really fun. Thank you to everyone who was there. Oh my goodness, it's so annoying. And a shout out to Mira, who is here. Diu, Sotos, Matty, 100-year kid, Alaska Fusel, who is, I'm just going to say Alaska, who is trying to decide whether to go catch a good Pokemon that spawned nearby, or Dark Shadow is here, Red Hook is here, Sotos is here. Time for the best sound effects on YouTube. Mike is also here. So thank you guys for staying for the... Angus is not here, he says. Adam is here. I just, for some reason, sometimes I just don't notice Adam. But I think, I don't know. Maybe there's too many red names. Adam, if you'd like, maybe try making your name pink or something. I'm a little bit sick. Feeling sick. I don't have the coronavirus or anything. Don't worry. I usually I wouldn't tell people this because it's not something I need to tell people. But because people are so, the coronavirus. I just have my period, so I feel like shit, and I got stomach cramps really bad today, so I was bedridden, but not because of the coronavirus. Okay. Usually I wouldn't say that, but just so you guys know. So, I fucking didn't type the title, and that's what I meant to do. It's all right. It's all right, and the start time is 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Let's go. Yes, Mira, I'm so glad there's another girl here that understands what I'm going through. Okay, so we're starting with this here. Cover story, that's the word. Kobe and Helmeppo's Chronicle of Toil, Volume 25. Kobe and Helmeppo go to Navy headquarters. So, Garp has a really interesting figurehead, that's for sure. And the first page that we're going to start reading is... It starts with these two who got their asses kicked because they tried to interrupt these two. And Zoro begins with, "They're so noisy. Who are those guys?" And then there's a freaking explosion behind them. This is like some action movie from Hollywood. But, it's not. And the wind is blowing in the background. Incredible! What strength! Who would have thought that men like these could still be found at the start of the Grand Line? Want to finish this? Sure. And then, what is Bink? Bink. Bink. Is it them nodding their heads to each other? Bink. Rah! Whoosh. Enough! Almost punched myself in the face there. Kapow! And then Vivi gasps. Just what do you think you're doing? Well, the girl's okay. That's the main thing. But do you realize you could have cost me 1,000,000 berries? Do you? And she shakes them by their collars. What do you mean? Why are you helping me? Oh, well, we have business to discuss. What say we negotiate? Look at these two fighting. Like little kids at the bottom here. Like that. Negotiate? Stop fighting! Thwack! Ha 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 ha. Well, why didn't you say so? I thought you got mad and beat everyone up because they didn't give you the dish. They didn't have the dish you wanted. That's something you would do. Ha 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 ha. Oh well, don't be mad. Yeah, thanks, Luffy. Wait, it says 1 billion in my translation. Mine... Oh, it's 1 billion. I misread. 1 billion. That's impossible, but I'm very grateful to you for having saved my life. But why? You're a princess, aren't you? What's 1 billion berries to you? What do you know about Arabasta? Never heard of it. You see, Arabasta was once the most civilized nation on the Grand Line, and the most peaceful one at one time. At one time? The citizens of Arabasta have grown rebellious in recent years. Riots and uprisings have thrown the kingdom into turmoil. Then one day, I learned of a secret organization called Baroque Works. The rumor was that agents of Baroque Works had been stirring up the citizens, but try as I might, I couldn't uncover information that would help us fight these criminals. You see, just like we talked about Aokiji in the review we just did on episodes 275 to 278, and it was talking about Aokiji, like maybe he's on the inside of the organization for a reason, because that's where you can find out the most. That's where you can really hit them where it hurts, maybe. And this is kind of like an example where she couldn't find out anything outside of the organization, so she had to be a part of the organization and take part in a lot of what it was doing at the time for her to learn anything. Thank you, Roboter Gasu, for subscribing. Welcome. Okay, so I went to Igaram, who has looked after me since I was a child. The guy with the giant rollers? I hope to find the source of the rumors and infiltrate Baroque Works. I could then find out who was pulling the strings and learn his intentions. You're pretty brave for a princess. But isn't the goal of Baroque Works to create the ideal country? Then why would... The boss deceives his minions with talk of an ideal country. The true aim of Baroque Works is the conquest of Arabasta. I've got to return to my land and stop the rebellion before my people throw themselves into Baroque Works' clutches. So that's how it is. I'm starting to get the picture. With your country in chaos, there's no money to be made there. But who's pulling the strings? I can't tell you the boss's identity. What a question! Don't ask me that. I can't tell you. If I did, they'd hunt you down too. That's okay. Don't tell us. I mean, if he wants to take over a whole kingdom, he must be one scary guy. That he is. You're very strong, but you're no match for Sir Crocodile, one of the 7 warlords of the sea. Gasp! look at fucking Luffy's face. He looks so excited. Oh my god, you just told us. Baka. Zoom! The bird and the otter! Who are they? Are they going to report that you just told us the secret? Well, I'm sorry. She's shaking her like freaking squeaky as frick chair. Aw, I see you, Adam. I see you. Yes, it is rain. Crap, my cat. Let me just take a quick peek outside. It's impressive. Maybe she has pink mode on Twitch. No, I don't. Aw, my cat. Tatsuki. It's okay, as long as he comes home. He has a little cat. There's a big place here where he can be out of the rain. And he also has a little cat house. So he'll be fine as long as he comes home. I like your new pink color, Adam. It looks lovely. Interesting, it starts raining once we start reading about Arabasta. Also, this juice is way too juicy. I need a little bit of water so that it's not as concentrated. Okay. This is where we're at. Nami violently shaking Vivi. I'm sorry, it slipped out. Slipped out? Now those creeps will be after us too. We finally reached the Grand Line and we're already wanted by the 7 warlords of the sea. This is too much. We're lucky. We'll get to meet him soon. I wonder what he's like. You two shut up. It was a brief partnership while it lasted. I'm out of here. Hey, Nami, where are you going? He has no idea what I look like. I'm getting away from here. Wow, you're good. Now, there's nowhere left to run. I'm sorry. Funny, isn't she? Where were you planning to run away to anyway? The 3 of us are on Baroque Works' hit list now. It's kind of exciting. I have about 500,000 berries saved up. Fear not. Doom. Ma. Everything is under control. I have a plan. Oh god, wow, it's raining loudly. I just noticed I can sub with Prime. Got here a minute ago. Did you already talk about Robin's flashback? Yes. I will upload it to YouTube and post it for patrons soon. The dummies' faces were made up of Japanese text. They don't translate to anything though. Okay. Igaram, why are you dressed like that? Wow, you look good, mister. Really? Jeez, they're all insane. Now, listen carefully. Now that you're wanted by Baroque Works, they'll send someone right away, especially since you beat Mr. 5 and his partner. There's something else you should know. Right now, there's no bounty on the boss, even though he's one of the 7 warlords of the sea. But Sir Crocodile once had a bounty of 80 million berries on his head. Oh, 80 million. So wait, his was lower than Robin's? Interesting. By the way, about escorting the Princess Vivi to Arabasta. Huh? What are you talking about? He wants us to take her home. Oh, is that the deal? Okay. 80 million? That's 4 times what Arlong was worth. Turn it down. Princess, please give me the Eternal Pass of Arabasta. Huh? The Eternal Pass? What's that? What? You don't know? Simply put, it's a permanent log post. A normal log guides you from one island to the next along the Grand Line. But the eternal log remembers one location forever. No matter where you go, it always points to the same island. This is our eternal log. The magnetic coordinates of Arabasta are recorded in it. Princess Vivi, I've disguised myself as you. I'm going to set out for Arabasta with dummies of these 3. While I divert Baroque Works, you must go with these people on their ship and return to Arabasta by the usual routes. I've never gone that way, but Arabasta should be only 2 or 3 log stops from here. May we meet again in our homeland. Doom. take care of the princess. Mister, that outfit looks really great. Why does he keep saying that? He likes Vivi's outfit. Interesting. On who? Princess, it may be a difficult journey. Please be careful. You too. He's gone. That guy was a laugh to the very end. He may not look it, but he's very reliable. Princess Vivi, it's up to you to save the kingdom. Boom! Giant explosion in the background, which was very sad when I watched it for the first time, but now, knowing where it's going, obviously it's a little less sad. Yes, Ikaram disguised as Vivi. Good idea. Same body shape. Fire lights up the sky. Luffy gasps. Zoro gasps. Nami looks terrified. Vivi stares into the distance. It can't be. They got him already? And then Luffy looks determined. I like that guy! Nami, how's the post? It's all set. Then bring it. We're setting sail. Princess Vivi, hurry. If they find us, we're goners. She's a strong girl. Wait, who said that? Oh shit, I remember this. She was biting her lip so much it bled. Who said she's a strong girl? It's all right. We'll get you to Arabasta. Oh, guys, I love this part. I love her holding her like that. It's so sweet. Hey, Luffy, wake up the other two. I'm going to the ship. Those four saved the East Blue all by themselves. All right, I'll get him. Oh, this is Nami talking to Vivi. We'll get you to Arabasta. Those four saved East Blue all by themselves. All right, I'll get him. The 7 warlords of the sea, no problem. Sanji and Usopp snoring. Okay, that's the end of the first chapter. The anime tends to spoil stuff in a subtle way. They added the hands of Robin in the anime when the explosion happens. They don't seem to appear here. Oh, that's true. That is true. We didn't have any hints. So it might not even have been Robin. Technically. But probably. Zoro going ahead to the ship. Good luck with that. I thought the same thing. Okay. SBS. What are those glasses that Usopp wears when he fights? They're sniper goggles. At first, Usopp wore regular goggles, but in Logtown, he got hold of some brand new North Blue goggles. To the right is a scene that got cut from the start of the chapter 98, volume 2, due to page restrictions. These goggles are like sunglasses that deflect light when Usopp makes his sniper attacks. He really likes them because they flip up and down. Oh, but this got put in the anime, right? Hey lady, I like these goggles. You have good taste. They're the latest North Blue goggles. The Navy puts out a new model once a year. Same with this watch and the compass. Oh yeah, you have any raw eggs? Try a supermarket. That was in the anime, right? They did at least. That's really nice. There was a page restriction in the manga, and so they added that to the anime. It's not Robin's fault. It's Miss All Sunday. In my mind, it was Mr. 5 that stowed away on his ship. In my mind, they beat them, but they didn't finish them. We know that. So he stowed away on the ship and he exploded it to try and redeem themselves so the boss wouldn't kill them. Robin's bounty is 79 million. Oh, one lower than Crocodile. Oh, okay. Okay, chapter 114, the course. Okay, let me just put the name here. Chapter 114, the course. I thought it was 85 for some reason. 20 minutes and 50 seconds. Chores, and more chores at the Navy headquarters. I remember this was really a funny part because they kept complaining or something, and I remember Garp being really funny. Okay. Luffy grabs Usopp by the nose and grabs Sanji by the leg. Huh? Yo! Let's go! What the ow? What are you doing, Luffy? Hey! So he's running and pulling them behind. Crocodile is 81 million. There's an error about Crocodile. One time it's 80, another time it's 81. Meh. Doesn't make a big difference to me, at least. Let go! Hey! What's going on? My nose is gonna break off! Thud. Hurry, Princess Vivi. I can't find Karu. Oh, I'm gonna buy myself, for my birthday, I'm gonna buy myself a Psyduck teddy, if they still have them where I'm going. Because I bought myself an Eevee that I called Vivi the Eevee, and then I'm gonna buy a Psyduck, and I'm gonna name him Karu. Okay. Phew. Hey, I got him. Get aboard. We're ready to sail. Uh-oh. They went back to sleep. We don't have time to look for the bird. But I can't leave him here. Hey, what's up? Her duck, Karu, is missing. He's supposed to come when she whistles. You mean him? Quack! There you are! He was on board when I got here. Sail the ship upriver. We can catch the current a little further up. That'll put us on course faster, at least. Let's go! Hey, I wonder how many agents they'll send after us. I don't know. It was Miss All Sunday. Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. Can't fool myself into thinking it was Mr. 5. To spare myself, okay. I don't know. Barak Works has about 2,000 members, and I've heard there are other towns like Whiskey Peak. We could have 1,000 of them after us. It's possible they'd send that many to keep the boss's identity a secret. Fire. Sorry, I can't make the fire noises. A decoy. How silly. Dun, dun, dun. Luffy tends to forget that others are not rubber. Hey, what's going on? Why'd we sail? What? Can't we stay one more night? It's a fun town and the girls are really cute. Yeah, who knows when we'll get to unwind again. Let's relax and have fun. We're pirates after all. It's not even morning yet. Let's go back. Are you even listening? Explain things to these guys. I did. And then they're lying there, knocked out. Nami. Violence is not the answer to everything. There's fog ahead. It's almost morning. Be careful not to run up on the rocks. I'm so glad you managed to escape. What? Who's that? Nice ship. It's so exciting knowing Robin now. Ah! Sorry. I can totally understand why people are so excited to watch reactions and stuff. Because the person watching has no idea. And I'm still pissed off that people spoiled it for me because I wasn't sure in the anime if it was Robin. And it's so exciting not knowing and then later knowing. I met your friend, Mr. 8, earlier, Miss Wednesday. Did you kill Igaram? Forget about that. How'd you get on our ship? What are you doing here, Miss All Sunday? Dun dun dun! Fucking babe. A babe. Sorry. Evil person. Right now, evil person. What now? Is she Mr. What's His Number's partner? She's Mr. Zero's partner. She was the only one who knew the boss's true identity. So we followed her and found out who the boss was. I knew it. I don't remember if I probably knew it because I watched the anime, but when I read that, I was like, no way, she let you follow her. And then I read, actually, I let you follow me. And I was like, oh yeah. That was nice. We knew that, but then you told the boss that we'd learn his true identity. Well, that wasn't nice. Just what do you want? Luffy, he's like, that was nice. Well, that wasn't nice. Just what do you want? I'm curious. You seemed so earnest. I just had to help you. A princess declaring war on Baroque works to save her country. How pathetic. Aw, shame, poor Vivi. May we meet again in our homeland. Don't underestimate us. And then that's the moment Sanji pulls a gun on a lady. Dun, dun, dun. What was I saying? Oh, I wanted to say this. I'm obviously very excited about Robin, and now that I know her and I know her backstory and everything, so I'm excited to see all of this from a new perspective with a new interest in her character, right? But please be aware that everyone here, everyone watching these videos knows me and knows my channel and knows that currently I'm on episode 278. So it's not like I'm spoiling anyone by being excited. Like, obviously you shouldn't be reading this with me if you don't know that I'm already on episode 278 and I will be talking as a person who is at chapter 278. So it's different from people commenting on my video excited about Miss All Sunday, because they know I am watching it for the first time, so they shouldn't be commenting stuff like that. I, on the other hand, not because, oh, I'm special, I can do it differently, but it's obviously I can do it differently because I'm not the one watching it. Wait, I'm the one watching it for the first time, so people should comment differently compared to how I can comment now, because you guys know my content, right? I think Sanji didn't know it was a beautiful lady. This is proof that Nami's latest punch gave Sanji a concussion. He can't even see. Sanji just likes Vivi a lot more. What if it was Kevin Hart and he was writing excited under your video? Well, Kevin Hart can do whatever he wants because he's Kevin Hart. Sorry, I like Kevin Hart. Okay. Everyone has their weapons pointed at Miss All Sunday. Hey, you know what you're doing, right? Not really, but it looked like my beloved Miss Wednesday was in danger. Oh, I think, yeah, you're right, Angus. He just likes Vivi a lot more. Also, he's definitely tired and confused. But also he likes Vivi more. At this point. Don't point those things at me. It's dangerous. Huh? What? And they get flipped overboard. What the? She must have the devil fruit. Whoa! Crash. She has devil fruit powers? What kind of power was that? Hey, she's beautiful. He probably just saw under her skirts. Sanji, you... I'm sorry. I almost called him a simp, but I won't do that. Because I feel like some people will be offended. But if you see stuff like this, you kind of get that feeling. But in the best way. We all love him. Simp G. In the best way, though. Like, I still love him. But he is a bit of a... You can't even call him a ladies' man. Because a ladies' man is like, oh, the ladies love me. Da, 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 da. But he is like... He acts like a dumbass in front of the ladies. And he doesn't get... I don't know, he doesn't get... You know, so I don't know. He. Sorry, I can't do that laugh. Don't get excited. I'm not on an assignment, so I have no reason to fight you. Oh. And then she takes the captain's hat. So you're the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates, eh? Monkey D. Luffy. What? Hey, give back my hat. That's picking a fight. You're our enemy. Now get lost. What rotten luck. You're being hunted by Baroque Works just because you befriended a princess. And you, princess, your only protection is a bunch of pirates. But the worst luck of all is where your log is sending you. You're headed for a place called Little Garden. I guess we needn't bother killing you after all. You'll never reach Arabasta or see Sir Crocodile's face. Wait, weren't they going to the Poop Island? Never touch the straw hat. We'll show you. Now give me back my hat. You dumbhead. Poop Island? Lol. No, they were like, remember in the anime Nanimonai Island or Nanimon Island, or they were going somewhere else or something. You know, don't you remember? Am I the only one that remembers this? That's later. Oh, okay. You mean the island that the goldfish made? Yes. Where did we learn about that? I forgot. It's not filler. You'll see it in a sec. Okay. Anyone can stand around and yell. But to sail knowingly into mortal danger is just silly. It's the eternal log. You'll be able to bypass difficulty with that. It points to the island of nothing. Which is one stop before Arabasta. It's a route that even our agents don't know about, so no one will follow you. Wait, is she one of the good guys? Why would you give us this? It's probably a trap. Who knows? What to do? I don't want to help her, but these people are giving me a ride, so I should take the safest route possible. Wait, I don't want her help. Oh, and then Luffy crushes it. Oh, I'm sorry. I just feel like, okay, nothing. I don't even ship them anymore, okay? Yeah, Dory and Brogy talked about that, but the Straw Hats never went there. I remember they never went there, but I remember it being mentioned. But, because I remember her wanting to send them there, and I don't remember why, but it was because it's a stop before Arabasta. But yes, then Luffy didn't want to take her, or he didn't want to accept her help. And I'm glad about that, because Vivi also didn't want to accept her help. Crunch! Are you crazy? Thwack! She just gave us an easy way. She just gave us an easy way. What if she really was trying to help us? She's not deciding what course we take. Doom. I see. That's too bad. Oh my god, if they had taken that course, they would never have found Chopper, guys. I'm so sad you don't ship them anymore. I ship them, but I don't ship them as heavily. Like, I was like solid after it. I was like solid on, you know, that. But then people got really annoying. And they were like, and then I got turned off a bit. And I still ship them, but I'm not as, like, definitely, you know? Maybe, I guess it depends on my mood. But I think people, I wouldn't call it really spoiled, but they were really annoying about arguing that Luffy's asexual and, like, and it made me feel like I'm not allowed to ship them, you know? Yeah, Matty, don't let others change how you feel. But it's hard when, like, a bunch of people are yelling at you. It's hard to like, have an opinion when a bunch of people are telling you why it's wrong. And, like, I'm a One Piece noob. So, like, I feel nervous to ship them as strongly as I did because people kept saying, yeah, well, you haven't seen this and this and this, so you'll see when you get there, Luffy is this and this and this. And then I feel like I'm not allowed to because I haven't gotten to that, you know? Asexual people get in relationships all the time. Yeah. Asexual does not mean aromantic, and I will yell back with you from now on. Okay. But I promise you, you'll see that I say maybe that I don't ship them, but you'll see me, whenever there's going to be a moment like that, I'm going to squeal and shit. So, you know, deep down, I still ship them. Okay. You'll see. I can say shit, but I'm not good at hiding my emotions. I'm not good at hiding anything. Like lying, acting like I feel differently. You'll see it on my face as we go through, I'm sure. Just tell them where to put their opinions. But then they're like, no. It's just annoying because they're acting all high and mighty because this is where I'm at. Like, or I'm at episode 200 and something and they finished. So they're like acting like, yeah, you'll see when you get to where we are because this and this happens and that happens, and then you'll see why you're wrong. So then I can't argue back because I'm not there yet, you know? And then, ugh. Okay, we're here on this page where she says, let's go, Bunchi. I don't like her. She blew up the guy with the rollers. I don't have a problem with forceful men. We'll meet again if you... Why does she say I don't have a problem with forceful men? Oh my god, girl. You sound like Alvida. We'll meet again if you survive. I hope not. Let's go, Bunchi. Snort. Splash, splash, splash. Wow, a turtle. It's a big one. I wish I knew what her name was. What her game was. Not her name, her game. Million, billion, name, game. Gets I almost burped out loud. I think I've been swallowing too much air with my juice. I kept going, gulp, gulp. So, stupid people will be stupid too if you're caught up too, Katie. Yeah. Even if I'm caught up, stupid people will be stupid. Let me just point out, I'm not saying people who don't ship them are stupid. I'm saying people who argue with my opinion on the matter from their perspective as caught up people. I think that what they're doing is stupid and rude. Lady Katie saved. Sorry. Okay, it's a big one. I wish I knew what her game was. Well, there's no use worrying about it. We're used to scheming women around here. Hey, what's going on? I don't get any of this. Miss Wednesday, are you really one of us? Hey, I'm confused. Ah, a giant duck! I'm not sure I should be here. I'm putting you all in danger. What are you saying? It's your fault they're after us. If you didn't want us to endanger us, you shouldn't have told us the boss's identity. I said I was sorry. Right, Luffy? It's morning! Sanji, time for breakfast! He's not worried. Okay, the sun's up. Somebody tell me what's going on. Let's set sail! Or let's sail! Miss Wednesday, do you know the woman who was here earlier? Was that from Sanji? First stop, Little Garden. That should be interesting. The next island, Little Garden. Tigers, giant footsteps as big as tigers. That looks small. I'm like 1,000%. Oh, wait. No, wait. That's how big the tiger is. Because these foot look small. These footprints look small compared to the tiger, but I think the tiger is a lot bigger. I don't remember. I see. Sorry I missed the action, but I'll have other chances to show my stuff. Doom. Never fear. The sleeping knight has awakened and guarantees your safety. I'm glad I slept through it. Shake, 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 shake. Nami, do I detect a hint of jealousy? Nope. Well, you can count on me to help. Rumor has it that the 13 million berry reward on this wanted poster is mostly for me. Is it gonna snow? No way. It's gonna snow. You don't know. You don't know because you were asleep when it happened before. Hey. Oh yeah, he was asleep when all the craziness was going on. Hey, I think it's gonna snow again. Why does he say this? Is he foreshadowing Chopper's Island? Is Sanji your least favorite Straw Hat right now? No, there's no least favorite. There is just most favorite and second most favorite and third most favorite and fourth most favorite and fifth most favorite and sixth most favorite. There is no least favorite. I love them all. Let me take a look at my... That was definitely a drum foreshadowing. Let's take a look here at my One Piece lists. No. I need to update my favorites list. So let me do it now. Zoro is definitely my number 1. Luffy and Usopp are very, very close to each other now. But Luffy is still my number 2. Usopp is my number 3. Then Vivi. Then, not Vivi. This is not including Vivi and Karu. This is just including current Straw Hats, okay? Then Nami. Then Robin. Because I'm currently at episode 278. Then Chopper, then Sanji. I can delete that now. But if I had to include Vivi, if I could include Vivi, even though she's not a current Straw Hat, I would put her there as my best girl, and Karu would be, I mean, I love Karu, but you know, yeah. Katie is becoming me, having Usopp higher and higher and Sanji lower and lower. But it's not like I dislike anyone at all. It's just that if I had to make a list, Usopp was always high for me. Yeah, Usopp was always, he was definitely third. Always third. And I was always confused. I didn't know Zoro, Luffy, Zoro, Luffy, Zoro, Luffy. Now it's definitely Zoro now and Luffy, Usopp, Luffy, Usopp, Luffy, Usopp. Then Nami, then Robin, but they're also very close. Nami and Robin are also very close, and Chopper and Sanji are very close. You know? Usopp just has so much personality. So true. I need to do an up-to-date favorites list for supporting characters. At some point. But I don't know. I hated Usopp with a passion as a kid. Why? I guess he probably annoyed people because he was a human. I'm not even going to read that out loud, do you? I am not even going to read that out loud. Okay, so the next chapter is chapter 115, Little Garden of Adventure. Little Garden of Adventure. Start time 46:45. I think these cover stories are really cute, and I like that Oda did them, and I love that the anime expanded on them. I think that these episodes with them like training and everything, it was really great. No time for sleep. It's train, train, train. That's really great. I loved it. I was 7 and I only liked cool stuff, like a badass dude with not only one sword, but 3. Okay. It's not that it doesn't snow here, but the ocean back there was different. It was crazy because of the 7 magnetic fields coming from Reverse Mountain. Still, we can't relax yet. The seas may not be as rough as they were when we started, but they'll definitely be worse than normal oceans. Don't forget the cardinal rule, never underestimate the Grand Line. The cardinal rule, never underestimate the Grand Line. I shall write that down. Cardinal rule, never underestimate the Grand Line. Hey guys, want to try a special drink I made? Yeah! Quack! Relax. Are they supposed to be doing that? Why not? They'll pitch in if there's a blow. A blow is a storm at sea. They don't want to die either. Have a drink. Okay, but I still don't like it. She's definitely not used to having these kind of strong people around. Wow, this drink is incredible. Like it? Drink up. Hey, Usopp, make us some fishing gear. Yeah, fishing sounds good. Okay, I'll make us some really elegant fishing poles. Don't your cares just melt away on a ship like this? Yes, it's very relaxing. Hey, look everybody, a dolphin. Wow. Oh, how cute. Splash, splash, sparkle, sparkle. Ba-doom! It's huge! Get back! Woom! Thwap! Aye aye, Captain. Look at Zoro. He's so small and cute. Pulling the rope. Pointing at something, feet scurrying about, Luffy shouting. Keeping an eye on the log. There's no mistake. After Cactus Island, the next island on our course is that one. There it is, the second island of the Grand Line. We've got to be careful. I'm worried about what Miss All Sunday said. You mean there are monsters? I don't know. Could be. We'd better find provisions since we didn't stock up in Whiskey Peak. Wow, this island is practically uncharted and overgrown. This is Little Garden. That's crazy. Who would give a name like that to a place like this? There's nothing little here. By the way, guys, please remind me to take a selfie at some point in the stream because I'm trying to do a selfie every day for a year. And, oh, I didn't take a photo before the stream. Usually I take a photo before the stream, but not tonight. I forgot. I mean, everything's huge. I've never seen plants like these in any book. Gah! Gah! Eek! What was that? Aw, Nami, you're so cute when you're scared. Don't worry, it was just a bird. And this is just a normal jungle. There's nothing to be afraid of. Lizard? Doom. Does that sound like a normal jungle? It's more like a volcano blew its top. Rustle, rustle. Grrr. It's a tiger. Oh God, a dead tiger. There's nothing normal about this place. What kind of monster could attack a tiger like that? They're the kings of the jungle. I say we don't set foot on this land. Yeah, let's just wait on the ship for the log to set and get the heck away from here. But we've got to get to Arabasta fast. Sanji, I need a boxed lunch. I need a bento. It was all over the fandom for a number of years. I haven't heard much about it in well over 10 years, so it's mostly gone. Wait, what was that about? Usopp X Nami. What? Oh, isn't that because they're the most normal characters? Like, they're human. Like, not crazy freaking, you know? I mean, I haven't seen any romantic moments between them, but I can understand why people would ship them, I guess. That was my idea. The Usopp and Nami ship. At this point in the manga, I don't ship anyone, except I cannot contain my excitement for Luffy. But in the anime, I with time started shipping Sanji with Nami. I feel like she's the only one that could handle his ways. And I like the idea of Zoro and Robin, but I would still rather ship him with me or my fictional character. Nami stabbing Usopp. Ow. Okay. Sanji, I need a bento. A bento? Right, a pirate bento. A vegetable-free box lunch for quick energy. I smell adventure. Oh, look at that little face. Look at that little face. Look at that little face. Oh, he's so cute. Wait a minute, you. Where do you think you're going? On an adventure. Wait. Wanna come? It's hopeless. No stopping him. There's no stopping him. He's too wound up. Sanji, bento. Okay. Keep your hat on. Hey, can I come too? She would like to go adventuring. Aren't they like so similar? Both keen and excited to adventure. Courageous enough to leave the boat. Definitely a better match than Luffy and Nami, in my opinion. Sorry, I see Luffy and Nami as like brother and sister type. Yeah, sure. Not you too. Why not? I'll just brood if I sit around here. This will keep me busy while the log resets. I'll be alright. Karu will protect me. That duck scared quackless. Oh, I quacked accidentally. I'll fix you a sweetheart lunch, princess. Could you give Karu a drink too? Yeah, let's go! See you when you see... Blah, 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 blah. See you when we see you. I couldn't say that. Like, see you when we woo woo. Doom, and they're off for the adventure. Miss Wednesday sure is brave. She had to be to infiltrate that gang of crooks. I've got time to kill. I think I'll take a walk. Take a walk? Zolo, wait! Huh? We're running out of food. If you come across anything that looks edible, bring it back. Will do. I'll bag something you could never kill. Hold it right there! Huh? Them's fighting words. You think you can bag a bigger beast than I can? Definitely. I challenge you to a hunt. Da-doom. And then there were two. Why does it always end up like this? See, this is why people ship them. Because they're similar like this. I guess. But I still don't see it in a romantic way. They're just both scared and very human. It's a contest over the most kilos of meat. Why not tons? Sounds good to me. I know the feeling. Don't cry. I'll be your friend. All alone. You're useless. Same to you. Wait a minute. Huh? I just remembered. I've read about this before. About what? Little garden. Here, look at this. Oh, it's an ammonite. It's some kind of squid. An armored one. Oh, that looks like an ammonite. That means armored squid, right? Not this one. Not this one. Wait, isn't there a Pokemon called Ammonite or Armonite or something? Is this the first banter between Sanji and Zoro, or was there before? I think there was before. I thought you was talking about the Pokemon. I totally was. Ammonite. I totally was talking about the Pokemon. Okay. Nami is, while they're exploring, Nami is looking for a book. Where was it? I feel like I just read about it. I forget. Whoa. Doom. What's a Sea King doing here? Dinosaur? Dinosaur? This is a prehistoric island. Huh? The age of dinosaurs never ended here. Because it's so hard to travel on the Grand Line, the islands here have been isolated, so each one has developed its own unique culture. Some cultures are very advanced. Others have stayed unchanged for thousands of years. The unstable climate on the Grand Line makes this possible. This island is still in the dinosaur age. It's stuck in time. Get off that thing! Suge! Sorry, it says cool, but I said Suge. I don't know if that's right. Usopp! Usopp! What? Did you find the book? Big trouble. I know what island this is. Doom. And then I'm not going to do this, but Nami screams in her high-pitched voice, and so does Usopp. But I'm not even going to try. To its inhabitants, the island truly is a little garden. Therefore, let us call it Little Garden, Land of Giants. Louis Arnott, Explorer. Fiction, romance, brag men. Louis Arnott, Explorer. I'm going to write that down. I think I wrote it down in my notes, but I'm writing it down here as well. Louis Arnott. Louis Armstrong. Louis Arnott. Explorer who wrote Bragman. A book about Little Garden. Why do you say it like that? Is this the first time we hear about Louis Arnott? Isn't that telling me that we do get to hear, like, confirming? I'm writing it down in case the name pops up again, but doesn't that confirm, asking it like that, doesn't it confirm that we do hear about him again? Red Hawk, he did not, the manga did not change the word Neptunian. I just read it as Sea King instead of Neptunian whenever I remember. I just want to put this on because it's kind of cold. I mean, I don't know if you just technically spoiled, but please take note of that, Matty, if he did. Because I don't like that. Because there's a reason why I make notes, so that I can see if I can remember shit. So I don't like theories and thoughts being confirmed ahead of time. It's always Sea King in my translation. Now mine says Neptunian, but I change it to Sea King. Please don't mess with me like that. I don't like it. Because now you're feeding me false information if you're just messing around, acting like you spoiled me, or you're trying to cover up because you spoiled. Like, I just don't think that's necessary. Like, don't confuse me, feed me false information. Like, yeah, just don't. Thank you, Mira. You summed it up nicely. What was I saying? Because remember, now, what if one day, like, someone lies about something or jokes about something, and I think it's like, and then one day I think about it, and I'm like, wait, was that real? Did that happen? Was it this? So, yeah. Okay, chapter 116 next, and it's called Big. Just that. Just big. The official translation says Neptunian. But is it though? Is it? I like Sea King because the anime says Sea King. I wonder on Crunchyroll, did they change it to Neptunian or Sea Kings? Okay. Kobe and Helmeppo's Chronicle of Toil. Day after day. Train. Why does Helmeppo look like his legs are too long for his, like, he looks like a, you know, some people look like that? Like he's squashed a bit, but I think it's just the way he's bent over, and also he's pretty beat up, so maybe he's just tired. Okay, here we go, guys. Chapter 116, start time is 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 23 seconds. 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 23 seconds. I have about 30 minutes left to read. Curse splash. Waves in the background. What's that? I thought I heard Nami calling me. Sorry, that was my dinosaur. I wanted to go like they do noises like that. It didn't come out right. Anyway. What the? Is it edible? Russell. You know why I tried to do that? Let me show you a video what I'm basing my dinosaur on. I would be dead scared if I heard that, that's for sure. No, I want to show you guys the video that I'm basing my dinosaur on, okay? Count Olaf dinosaur. Okay. Jim Carrey as a velociraptor. I don't know why this came to mind when I was... Oh, wow. Which one's quality looks better? What does CC mean? This one has more views, so let's go with it. Or does this one look better?
Shout them out.
Are you guys ready? CC is subtitles. Oh, I think. Guys, this movie was hilarious. I fucking love this movie. Wait, no, that looks like it was taken from a... Let's go with this one. I'll do this.
But enough of recent story. Let's go back in a time machine. Time machine. 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
I love this.
All the way to prehistoric times.
Where dinosaurs rule the earth. This is the long version. This is the long version. Like the edit, like the...
Okay, now you're just ignoring me.
It was really funny in the movie. It was just that first part. When dinosaurs rule the earth. But this is not the real one. This is like a blooper. No, where's the real one? Cause he goes like dinosaurs rule the earth. I swear.
About any emotion at all.
Joy. Angry.
Pirate. There is no pirate.
Food poisoning.
I don't remember this. What are we even watching? No, where's the dinosaur? Oh, here we go. There's more! Sit.
This is a little piece I like to call the jealous girlfriend. Honey, I'm having an affair. Can you forgive me? Oh! But enough of recent history. Let's go back in a time machine. Time machine. 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Okay, is this the original?
All the way
To prehistoric times when dinosaurs ruled the earth. No, it doesn't go like that, but okay, maybe I remember wrong. You see why I make these noises? Okay, I'm sorry. I remember it so differently, but it's amazing. It's so amazing, isn't it? When dinosaurs rule the earth. Sorry. I'll stop. I watched this movie many times. So yeah, that's why I did that. I just wanted to make sure that everyone is aware I am not a crazy person. I mean, I am slightly crazy, but not that crazy. Okay. Next page. Zoro sees old rhinoceros. And we're back with Nami and Usopp. Crying as they see. I don't know if this is Dory or Brogy. I forget which one is which. I just talked about that movie with my parents today. It is hilarious. I love it. I said, do you have any ale? Brogy, the giant. We have a little. You do? You have ale? Wait, does Brogy do... Yeah. No, he does. Brogy does... Gabba, 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 gabba. I don't know how to go. Gabba, gabba, gabba? Gabba, 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 gabba. I don't know. Gra! Eek! But then it was the dinosaur that bit him on the ass. A dinosaur. Chops off his head. Off with his head. Oh, thank you, Red Hawk. Yes. Behold, the mightiest warrior of Elbaf, Brogy. I've got meat. Now we feast. You are my guests. Bloated. Huh? He looks so eager. Yahoo! What a great view. I want to have my lunch up here. Munch, munch. Hey, volcanoes and huge caves. Be careful. It may be gentle, but it's still a dinosaur. Don't worry. This guy just wants to eat grass. I bet he doesn't even know I'm up here. But never mind him. Look at those big caves over there. Huh? Go. It ate him. Oh God, how did... Oh, then they meet Dory. Luffy plops out of the neck on his way down to the belly. Here's a lively human. I haven't had a guest for a while. Oof. Dory, the giant. Wow, you're huge. Are you a human? I am the mightiest warrior of Elbaf, Dory. It's a giant. I've heard of them, but I've never seen one before. You're all invited to my place. Oh, he's seen us. Karu foaming at the mouth. The home of Brogy the Giant. I have to I have to keep heads will roll. Heads will roll. Dinosaur heads will roll. On the floor. Sorry, there's a song like that, but it doesn't say dinosaur heads. I keep having to remind myself of Brogy's laugh. I don't remember how it goes. There, it's ready. Eat. I'm not hungry. Look, human bones. I see them. Don't be shy. Dinosaur meat is good. He's gonna eat us too. He obviously wants to fasten us up so that he can have human meat for a change. We're not hungry. We're so young. We're probably at the peak of flavor. Mr. Brogy, can I ask you a question? Huh? What is it, girl? On this island, how long does it take for a log to set? 1 year. Doom. Well, make yourselves comfortable. Dinosaur Heads Will Roll by Katie Animation. The home of Dory the Giant. Yeah. This is gonna take a toll on my voice. This sure is good, Mr. Giant. Yeah. Your pirate box lunch wasn't, your kaizoku bento wasn't bad either. Not very filling though. Of course it's good. I'd knock you down if you didn't like it. What a funny little filler. Those two are like old friends. By the way, mister, how come you live here all alone? Don't you have a village? Yes, I come from a village. I'm from Elbaf, a village of warriors. It lies elsewhere on the Grand Line. In my village, we lived by a code. When there's a dispute and neither side will yield, the god of Elbaf decides the matter. Our god protects the one who is right and lets him live. Religion is an interesting thing. Two opinions. Fight it out. The one who is stronger was factually right because God. I started some trouble and now I'm on this island fighting another warrior. Whoever is right will win the battle and live. She was asking what to do for 100k special. That song cover would be great. You guys don't want to hear me sing a full song? No. I will practice. I will become good at singing. No, not if I keep doing that to my voice. But we've been in it for 100 years and nothing's been settled. You've been fighting for 100 years? Oh, that's nothing. Our lifespans are 3 times those of humans. For fuck's sake. 3 times you've still done a third of your life almost you've spent on a fight, dude. It's nothing to laugh at, you know. Even if you do live that long, wouldn't you lose your passion for battle? What's the point anymore? Do you still want to kill each other? Whoa, that mountain's erupting. Well, I better get going. It was decided some time ago that the eruption of Dead Center Mountain would be the signal for combat. A hatred that makes you hack at each other for 100 years? That's insane. What was the dispute about in the first place? Quiet. That doesn't matter. That's right. This is a matter of honor. Grrrah! It's not just religion. In basketball, people believe if you miss your free throws, it's because you didn't deserve the foul. Ball don't lie is the same. But what do you call that? They're not superstitious. It's a man thing. I would do it too. Is that stupid? Probably. Would I regret it? Probably. But I'd still do it. Fight for 100 years, you mean? I guess if they don't have many responsibilities, then what ifs? But I feel bad for their people that were captured and thought they were dead because they never came back. I don't even want to fight for one night. Yeah. I mean, they don't seem like they're fighting for real though. They seem like they're fighting for fun. And at least they're on a freaking island by themselves. At least they're not killing other people along with them. So, you know, whatever floats your boat. The reason we fight is long forgotten. Huh? What's wrong? Too much. Too big. Chapter 117. Dory and Brogy. Yagi, 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 yagi. Okay, Dory and the Brogy. Chapter 117. The last one for today. The last melon. Dory and Brogy. Borgy. Wrote that wrong. Start time. 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 40 seconds. Ow. Kukor Island, the Grand Line. Kukor. What the hell is does yours translation say Kukor? Cocker? Cukor. Finding Dory. I like her design in the book, in the manga. She looks different. I like her more. I like her design here more. She looks less childlike and more teenager-like. Holiday for me. Mine says Holiday Island. Why the hell does mine say Kukor Island? What the hell? Kukor? It's Kyuka Island in the One Piece wiki. What does Kyuka mean? Is it the word? Mr. 3. What is it? Wait a minute. You can't beat Earl Grey. That actually makes me want to go make myself some tea before we watch Vinland Saga. Kyuka means vacation. Well, then my freaking translation is so... Why? Why, Viz Media? I don't have anything to do, Mr. 3. You complain of boredom, yet you hate to work. No, I don't. Try to enjoy these moments of peace between assignments. Only we officer agents get to go on these luxury vacations. And stop calling me by my code name in public. Wait, is there a panda man? Is there a panda man somewhere? That looks like Homer Simpson. I found a panda man! He is very small, but he is there. You'll give away my secret identity. Dun, dun, dun. Even though you have a big number 3 on your head, you dumbass. Mr. 3, Officer Agent, Baroque Works. Miss Golden Week, Officer Agent, Baroque Works. I will. By the way, you've been staring at that piece of paper for days now. What is it, anyway? Orders from the boss. Why didn't you tell me? It says Mr. 5 has been killed. They should have done in Mr. 2 as well. Then you'll be promoted, won't you? There's no reason to mourn Mr. 5. He was an overambitious fool who didn't realize his own limitations. It takes hard work to possess the powers of evil. An overachiever who misuses them is just pathetic. In the end, the superior criminal's greatest weapon is his brain. They'll soon know the price of defying the organization. He seems like a very evil type that would speak like that, okay? Boom! Da! I don't know, they're fighting. I don't know what fight noises to make. Don't you wish we could go home, Dory? All the more reason to vanquish you, Brogy, my friend. Yeah! Shunk! Yeah! Aha! Panicking! Nami screaming. Crack! Right on his helmet. Yeah! He blocked that huge axe with his helmet. The smallest blunder would mean instant death. What a battle. They attack with single blows to a vital spot. And they've been at this for 100 years? Now's our chance. We can get away. Come on, Usopp. Incredible. Usopp? What was our quarrel about? I can't remember. Yeah, but what? Gaba 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 ba 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 ba. Gaba ba 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 ba. Gaba ba 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 ba. Gaba ba ba ba. I don't know. They're fighting like this and they don't know why. This fight's a pain. What do you know? This is a battle between real men. I don't get it. It's like each of them has a flag on his chest that says warrior. A flag on his chest, like protruding out of his chest, like. Lol, his cup even has 3 written everywhere. It does? It does. Don't you get it? This is a glorious battle to the death between true warriors. You know, I may not get it. I may not want to do the same thing. I may not like it if a man would act like this. Like, leave me for 100 years and your responsibilities and go fight a stupid fight. Okay. I wouldn't like that. But at least they're both consenting adults that chose to fight to the death, you know. It seems like, because they said if neither one would yield, then you would have to fight to the death. And that kind of makes sense to me. Like, if neither one of you wants to yield, and you want to fight to the death, just go do it on some island somewhere where you won't kill any other people, you know. Flag raised in their hearts. That I like that translation more. Like, I don't like the whole in your chest. Like, to me, because in your chest it's here, so it would be protruding out. It's like each of them has a flag raised in their hearts. Yes, sounds nicer. I don't care about that stupid warrior stuff. Come on, I'm getting away. I'm gonna watch a while longer. Clang, crash. This is it. This is my goal, to be a brave warrior of the sea. I want to be a man of honor like these guys. So you want to be a giant? Didn't you hear a word I said? If there's a whole village of warriors like them, someday I'd like to go there. I hope we get to see Elbaf one day. That would be exciting. Ooh. Fight. More fighting. More axing and punching and clanging. And then it ends with each a punch to their face. But, oh no wait, it's their shields. They whacked each other's shields in the other's face. 73,466 battles. 73,466 draws. I guess. Doom. Aye, Dory, old friend. Hey, I got some ale from my guests. That's great. I haven't had any in a long time. Give me some. Yagi. I see. So Brogy's guests are your friends. There was one with a long nose and a woman. That's Usopp and Nami. Those dummies. They said they weren't going to leave the ship. I guess they wanted some adventure after all. Then this is your ale. By the way, Mr. Dory, you said it would take the log a year to reset. Is that true? The skulls of little humans like yourselves are scattered around. Didn't you see them? Little people who come to the island usually die before their log resets. Some become dinosaur food, others die of heat or hunger. Some die because they attack us, but they all die. A year on this island is more than a puny human can endure. What will I do? Even if I manage to survive for a year, what would become of my kingdom? Oh yeah, and besides, we'd get bored. Isn't there a faster way, old man? Perhaps with the eternal log, but it's set to our homeland, Elbaf. Actually, we're fighting over it right now. Would you like to try taking it by force? That's no good. We don't want to go to Elbaf. We just want to get to the next island, right? That's right. If we stray from the course to Arabasta, who knows where we'd end up? See? Why do I add like a gi? Oh, these laughs. I mean, props to the voice actors for doing this shit. You could just go on your way. With a little luck, you might get there. Maybe we should. Ah, ha, 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 ha. We might get there. Yeah. You sure are funny, little human. Yeah. It just occurred to me. Couldn't they just navigate at night using the stars? I'm sure there's a reason for that and why you can't do that. Oda would have thought of that. I was always thinking, why wouldn't they just take a log from all the people that died there? Just take one of their logs. But I think it's because I'm sure I saw a log lying there in the anime, like one of the characters lying dead, skin and bones. I mean, just bones. With a log waiting for it to sit. Okay. A brave warrior of the sea? What's that? That's what you guys are. Someday I want to be just like you. A giant? No! I want to be like the warriors of Elbaf. Doom! I want honor and glory. Is that so? You see, because our lives are longer than yours, our desire to die with honor is greater too. Material things, even in life, all fade in the end. But as warriors of Elbaf, if we can die with honor, our deaths can be glorious. And that honor will be the eternal treasure of our homeland. So honor is a treasure. Oh, that's interesting. I like these different treasures. Luffy has his hat. Elbaf warriors have glory. Buggy has his literal gold and jewels. You know, treasure and that what it is really interesting. Come to think of it, without the intervention of Mr. 3, they would have never made it to Arabasta in time. And Crocodile wouldn't have had any problems. So Crocodile dug his own grave here. Okay, wait. This is from Dori or no, this is Brogy, and he says ... If we can die with honor, our deaths can be glorious, and that honor will be the eternal treasure of our homeland. One Piece is a shonen in the end, so there are some conveniences here and there. I wouldn't call it's a convenience because it's a shonen, or I mean, doesn't all fictional stories have some exaggerations, and like it's fiction for a reason, right? But slice of life is fiction, and that's more realistic. But still, even in slice of life anime, there are some exaggerations. Or conveniences. Any story, really, you know? But I guess in shonen, more so than like something like Luffy can stretch his arms. That's rather convenient. Lol. The difference between fiction and reality is that fiction has to make sense. Who said that? It's not a knock on the story or the writing. It's just an interesting point. Oh, with the Mr. 3. Oh, but that's even in life. Like, if you look back at your life and you think of some people you've met and some things you did, and you think of where you are now, you probably wouldn't be where you are now if it wasn't for some of the good and bad stuff that happened to you. So, I mean, that's normal. Okay, next page. fuck? Fucking huge explosion. This is shit. I hated this. Right in his mouth. The ale blew up. Quack! Shit, that must have sucked. Knocked some of his teeth out. Knocked his brains loose. Mr. Giant! Mr. Dory! What happened? Why did the ale explode? That didn't come from our ship, did it? It exploded in his stomach. What a cruel trick. You don't think the other giant put explosives in the ale, do you? Weren't you paying attention? Nobody who fights 100 years for honor would pull a dirty trick like that. Oh shit, this is scary as fuck. Then who are the deceivers? It wasn't Brogy. We are proud warriors of Elbaf. Who could have done it but you? Let's run for it. It's useless to argue. I bet it's useless to run too. Hold this for a minute. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Oh, that reminds me. I need to stretch after this. Are you insane? Are you going to fight? You're no match for him. I'm sorry, mister, but I'm gonna shut you up. Dun, dun, dun. To be continued in One Piece, Volume 14. Hey, we finished Volume 13. Woo! Woohoo! It's a sad ending because it sucks that it exploded in his head and in his stomach. Like, that must suck. But at least we know it turns out okay. I think that's one difference about reading the manga after watching the anime. Like, nothing is as heavy because you know it turns out okay. And that's also why, for example, I don't cry often in One Piece the backstories because I always have this lingering sense of, well, at least it turns out okay. Like, I know that Chopper turns out okay and he ends up with Luffy and them. I know that Robin turns out okay and she ends up with Luffy and them. And, like, you can't get a better freaking family than that. And so I never feel like completely, because there's always hope. And, you know, he gave his hat to Vivi. Yeah, but there's people that say, I swear there's people that have argued with me and said that Luffy likes Nami because he's never given anyone else his hat. So somebody please remind me of this moment. He gave his hat to Vivi. Oh. I was surprised you didn't cry during the I want to live moment, to be honest. Because it's hopeful. She wants to live. What's sad about that? For me, I cry when something is hopeless and sad. Not when that was hope. I was excited. I was happy. I don't cry at things like that personally. For me, I'm explaining my own crying when I cry. I don't know. It's not sad, but it's very emotional. I don't think I've ever cried out of happiness. I've only ever cried out of sadness. I cry way more for happy things in One Piece than sad things. I don't think I've ever cried for something happy. One Piece Wars. The other day I remembered a game that I invented in grade school and decided to revise it. So sometime when you're thinking, man, I'm so bored, play this game with your friend. Friends, it is easy. What you'll need to prepare: a tactics card, a 6-sided pencil, unshakable pirate spirit, a little shaky is okay, a battlefield card, see page 185, and an eraser. Coffee. Please don't bother making any. I won't be staying long. Oh, what you won't need to prepare. Okay, so here's a tactics card. I write the name of a One Piece character you like under name. Anybody is fine. Draw the character next to the name. It doesn't have to be perfect. Write down 6 techniques in the spaces below. You can make up your own if you want. Assign points to each technique in multiples of 5 so that they add up to 100. 0 is possible. The 6-sided pencil. Shave the paint off the tip of the number. Oh my god. Prepare for battle. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna play this. Do I need to read it all? One Piece Wars Tactics card. Okay, this is cute. And then Battlefield. I doubt that I'm gonna play that, so I'm not gonna read all of that now, since I'm 1 hour and 40 minutes is how much time I said I'd spend on One Piece manga today. Because I know there are other people that would like me to watch Vinland Saga. Why has Fart the most points? God damn, Oda. I started reading One Piece so young. I have no memories from before I started. I literally don't know of life without One Piece. When it's over, it's going to shake me. Luckily, that will not be soon, so don't worry about it. And plus, there will be many people that started after it's finished, and you can relive it with them. And I will be reliving it also. Like, I love the kind of stories that's rewatchable, and One Piece is so rewatchable. I'm glad I'm reliving it with you, Katie. I'm also glad. I'm sad I didn't pick it up sooner. I'm just happy that I didn't start watching it before I started my channel. Like, I watched My Hero Academia, like the first 2 seasons of My Hero Academia before I had my channel. Jimmy, I started watching One Piece in 2010 when I was 20. I started One Piece last year when I was 25. Or it was, I think it was either right before or right after my birthday. So I was either just 26 or just before I was 26. I don't know. I think it could be more rewatchable personally. But then again, I've watched it like 25 times. So I guess I'm proving the point I'm arguing against. What do you mean? You're proving the point I'm arguing against. What are you arguing against? I started watching it in 2012 too, but I was 12. I had a huge break in between though, since I only watched the local dub, but still a huge part of my life. Yeah, that's, he says so, he said recently it'll end in about 5 years, but I heard 5 years ago that he said it'll end in about 5 years, so. I think its rewatchability is low, but I've rewatched it a lot. Oh, you think it could be more rewatchable? Oh. So you've watched it 25 times, so you're, yeah, okay, I understand what you're saying. For me, it's very rewatchable. Especially, like, I would love to go back and watch Skypia, because that was funny as fuck. But I wouldn't be able to just rewatch an arc. I can't do that shit. That would make me crazy. I would have to start from the very beginning. I wouldn't be able to just rewatch an arc. That would throw me. Okay, so that is it from my side. We read 5 chapters today. And we finished volume 13. So next time we'll start with volume 14, which is from my same book. It starts here. I hope that my next omnibus comes soon. I've already ordered it from, Amazon. And Amazon is quite quick compared to most places that I've ordered. When something is, usually it takes like 2 months, but I think with Amazon it took like 2 weeks, 3 weeks at most. That's so quick, so quick. Fucking South Africa. One of the main reasons why you want to rewatch One Piece is just because it's so funny. Yeah, like the fields are great and everything, and it's fun, especially to see where things have been foreshadowed, because you can't see that when you watch for the first time. But Skype is terrible. The rest is quite enjoyable in my opinion. I loved Skypia. Skypia was so funny. Oh my goodness. Like, it took long to get from one place to the next part of the story, but it was packed with so much comedy that it was so fun to watch and I didn't give a shit. Whereas, like, for example, before the Robin backstory, there was a part where things were stretched out and it was so unentertaining. Like, it was just these characters I really didn't care about, like that. And it all comes down to personal opinion, of course, because some people didn't like the 4 priests, so whatever. But, like, the dogs and the chain and ball people, and like it was really not entertaining. Some of from the train and that stupid onesie and some of that arc really was like, I just wanted to get to the next part. But the Skypiea comment was about an OVA called Episode of Skypiea, by the way. It was a 1.5 hour recap of the entire Skypiea arc, but more nicely animated. What do you mean? The comment, what? The Skypiea comment? Who said, which Skypiea comment? Episode of East Blue and episode of Skypiea gave me heartburn at how bad they were. Oh, you mean the OVAs? Oh, I don't know. I'm confused now. I've enjoyed rewatching every arc. Honestly, the Sea Train before Ennie's Lobby, I forgot everything about it. Okay, but I'm going to go get myself some tea now, and then I'm going to come back and watch Vinland Saga. So I will see you guys then. No? The rest of you. Those of you in the stream, I will see you now. But to those of you watching this back, comment gia or ga ba 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 ba. Comment that. No emote, just that. You read a comment, Skypiea was bad, the rest are fine. It was referring to the Skypiea OVA. Oh, but I have not watched that, so I cannot talk about it. Take a selfie. Okay, I will do that. But let me say goodbye first. Bye!